Hi guys, what's up? I am back with just another random resonating message for the current moments that we are in. Um, yeah, what's up? I'm just chilling, having a good time. The deck that I'm using today is the Beyond Lemuria deck. I am into my Egyptian vibes right now, and I felt like the closest civilization to the way that the Egyptians lived was the Lemurian civilization. So I just felt truly connected to use these cards because I just, I feel like the two connect very well. And based off my own reading that I've done, um, most of the collective souls have a past life in Lemuria because that was the like launching pad, where the souls kind of soaked up all this information that we are now using in later lifetimes. So yeah, we're just gonna get started. I gave myself a reading with these cards prior. Y'all know how it goes. I like to do my meditation first, get centered, connect with my divine spirit team, and then if I feel charged enough, I will be called to do something here. I don't know, something about these flowers on here. Flowers lately have been just something about them. Something about flowers. But them in their blooming state. And it's like, is this Taurus lunar eclipse, full moon eclipse, is this us blooming, our hearts blooming, finally opening, us, our soul finally opening up to what our heart desires and what our heart's telling us, and opening up to source and creation and light. Yeah, sorry, that was random. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this is just a message that we have from the collective, and I just saw this card in the stop evolution. This is exactly what this Taurus lunar eclipse is doing. And this is completely evolving our soul, evolving our DNA, reactivating our DNA, and really waking us up to the energy and to the universe and to the feelings of source. I was listening to the Hermetica earlier today, and it's a book. I really recommend it. I love audiobooks, I like to sit and listen. So listen to that book. Yeah, whatever. It's on YouTube. So yeah, I just feel like this is just insane because in my own life, I've felt my consciousness highly evolve in just the past couple of days. It's been like it's been a series of events that completely changed the wiring in my brain. And how I see the brain is I see it as the electrical circuits. And for me, as I was thinking about earlier, I'm like, well, if our brain is like an electrical circuit, then where's the electricity coming from? And it's coming from source. It's coming from God. It's coming from the creator. We are just a meat suit made out of clay and earth. But our consciousness evolves as we are able to hold more light in our nervous system. So I feel like that's what's happening, is our mental or our nervous system is being completely rewired, and that's bringing us new perspectives. And that's kind of I don't know if you guys know about nerd moment. I don't know if you guys have ever heard about temporal lobe epilepsy, but that's when people have a seizure in their temporal lobe, and for they call it positive change perspective or positive change theory. I'll probably be wrong about that, but it's when the person has a seizure, after their seizure, they have this feeling that they're connected to source. They have this like feeling of, for example, this guy, he had a temporal lobe seizure and he was running around outside saying and telling everybody that he's God. And they have this profound feeling that they're connected to everything. And the funny thing about this is that the emotions are housed in the temporal lobe. So when I see seizures as like when you jump a car, like that's how I view seizures. So it's like when this person had a seizure, their nervous system was jumped electrical. And then so when that happened, he was able to see in a way that was supercharged, that was superhuman, that was out of this fucking world because his nervous system was so high on light. And I just feel that that's literally what's going on at this Taurus full moon. Like, this full moon has so much, it's so electric, but I feel like it's so electric to our bodies. I know I've been having like back pain and just things like feelings in my spine and in my nervous system, especially here in my cerebral cortex. Here, the frontal, whatever the fudge it's called. I think the cerebral's in the back. This might be my frontal. I can't remember. But I just have a lot of feeling here in my brain. And to me, that's telling me that I am evolving, that my brain is upgrading, that my light is upgrading, that my nervous system is upgrading. So yeah, and another, like, on a fun note, so this Lemuria is like the oldest, one of the oldest civilizations, right? It's like the jump, like I said, it's the jump pad, the launch pad for humanity and our souls, for every soul. And I was thinking, I'm like, wow, this lady's a mermaid. Like, and then I came to think, I'm like, there are so many species in the ocean that have been here forever. So why is it that mermaids they are extremely intelligent, right? They're like us. They're like humans, but they're in the water. So it's like, they're extremely intelligent. What makes us think that they're not still there? I pulled this card the other day, and that's what I was thinking. I was like, that just makes sense. Like, the ocean's so freaking huge. It's so freaking huge. Like, it's insane how big the ocean is and how deep it is. It's like space, and there's so many things in space that we haven't even explored yet. And there's so many things in the ocean that we haven't even explored yet. And there's so many civilizations in space and heavenly bodies and all of these things in space that we've never seen. And as above, so below, the ocean's the same. The ocean's the same. So, the violet flame. That one just popped out. So this is being more spiritual. This is utilizing our spiritual tool belt more than we should. We are spiritual beings, and we have always been spiritual beings. And the Lemurians, they have told us this. The Egyptians, they have told us this. This is not knowledge that just doesn't work anymore because we don't live in the same era. This is knowledge that the Egyptians left for us to follow, for us to listen to, for us to implement. Because when darkness, because I've been getting this download, and it's kind of weird, but it's like darkness is coming. And I feel like it's with the Pluto return happening next year in 2022, and how that's going to completely flip America on its head. And I feel that it's important that we learn to be who we truly are spiritually. That means protecting ourselves spiritually. That means living from the earth. That means sitting in meditation and stillness and silence when we are looking for guidance. It's like, if we have no more internet, who are we going to run to? We can't run to the people that we listen to on YouTube anymore. Like, we have to go within, and we have to listen to ourselves, and we have to trust ourselves and trust our intuition. Pineal gland, like, work on this, work on strengthening the pineal gland, and work on throwing everything that you've ever known into the fire, into the violet flame, and allowing it to be transformed into something that is more beneficial. For example, throwing all of our shitty eating and electronics and just bullshit that we do every day, like normal, like three-dimensional dumb shit, like reality matrix shit, throwing that all into the fire and allowing spirit to bring us back something that is more, that is better for us, that works for our soul. And it will be an old teaching. There's nothing new under the sun, and has never been. All these teachings have been taught before. All these teachings have been shown to us before, and now it's time to actually bring these, to use these teachings in our life, to bring them into reality and to shine our light. It's really important for that. And I want to highlight on the eye, 11:11 on the clock. I want to focus on the eye, because for me, that's source. This is us playing with the violet flame, holding its energy, throwing whatever that is not serving us into the fire. And this is where, and it goes to source. It goes right back to source. And source is watching. Source knows our intentions. Source knows the plan. That's card 52. 5 plus 2 is 7, which is the number of spirit. 2 plus 4 is 6, which is to me, it's like, if the sixth house in astrology is all about actually the body and health. The violet flame card looks like there's just like supernovas, death of stars. It's beautiful. I didn't ask any specific question. I'm just internal explorer. Look at that. Going within. And there we have like a flower. Going within and allowing yourself to bloom. We can't continue to look to this matrix for advice anymore. That's just not how it's not going to work that way. We will continue to run ourselves into the ground if we are looking anywhere but ourselves for answers. So if this is being okay with hermit mode, this is being okay with the stillness, this is being okay with sitting in silence and listening to the whispers of your soul. This is looking within for change, and what to change and when to change it. This is looking in within your soul to connect with destiny. And did you guys know that destiny is actually a god? Ain't that crazy? So it goes like source, destiny, and then Ra. I didn't know that. And they said all of the gods answer to destiny. And I thought that was extremely powerful. And look at these colors, dude. Like blues and purples and indigos. This is all like crown, throat, third eye. This is what's all being transformed within us. That's so beautiful. Let's see if I can get one more card. I'm blabbering too much. Look at that. Little card just tried to pop out. Throat chakra. I'm working with a specific being right now, and He's very active. He's a talker, which makes sense. Is there anything else that you would like to tell us? Okay. Alignment. This card actually flew out at the beginning of my reading. And it came out reversed. I just noticed that there's dolphins on here. And dolphins are very spiritual. Dolphins are very connected to the cosmos. They're very intelligent. And I feel like this full moon is just a glimpse. It's just a glimpse of our journey to enlightenment. This eclipse is just like literally, it's just the beginning. It's a choice. We're making a choice. This is the first eclipse of many. We're making a choice on this one. We're saying, okay, I am opening up to this. I am letting go of that. I am letting my old world go and welcoming in the new world. And I'm emotionally making that choice. And because I'm making that choice with my heart, my mind agrees now. My mind's getting on board. Because we need mind and soul to work together to create. I really hope that you guys listen to the Hermetica, because it is all about this. That is alignment, getting mind and soul to agree. Mind and soul to agree. The reason why there is so much conflict within our soul and within our bodies and that manifests to our reality is because our mind and our soul do not agree. Because our mind holds trauma and shitty memories. But when we do this, when we do the work, when we do the shadow work, and we rewire our mental state. That was so funny. I don't know why. When we rewire the mental state, our mind is more compliant with what our heart is feeling. And we're open to creating. The mind is the seat of creation. I know that they say it's the heart, but the mind has so much power. And that's why it's so dangerous at the same time. An imbalanced brain is dangerous. But what spirit is doing and what the universe is doing is the great plan is to balance the brain left and right. And when the left and the right are balanced, we are balanced with our heart. And they connect beautifully and we flow and we make beautiful magic and creation. That's how the earth was created, and then the solar systems and the universe. It's because source and the creation of its mind and its soul agreed on what it wanted all of this to be and for why. And we literally just have to see, we have to look out at the solar system and see ourselves. We have to look out in nature and see ourselves. These are all prime examples of why we're here and how to navigate it all and who we are. I can learn about an aspect of myself from a bee. I can learn about an aspect of myself from the trees and the leaves falling off in the fall. We can see source in everything. We can see ourselves in everything. That is alignment. So yeah. And just look at that. Like, I'm just seeing this as source up here. And it kind of looks like a head, and then like arms coming down, and just putting, for me, that I see like these as the chakras. And it's like it's putting its hand around the heart chakra. Source is coming down from the crown, through the third eye, and hugging our heart. It's really beautiful. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.